I've started the recording. Alright, so we're going to continue on from Balance.
Balance.
Hello.
It's lunchtime. Sayori, who usually buys her lunch, is making her way to the cafeteria like any other day. The clamor and bustle of the students is drowned by Sayori's impeccable skill of zoning out. However, her imagination is momentarily interrupted by the glimpse of a familiar pink-haired girl. And, Torin, you've been volunteered for Sayori, from my memory.
Damn. Okay. Hey, that's Natsuki. I never run into the other club members around the school. Natsuki!
Sayori stands on her tiptoes and waves. Natsuki, who's been busy walking and chatting with her friends, doesn't notice Sayori at first. Then she glances over in Sayori's direction. Sayori waves enthusiastically. Following her friends, Natsuki quickly ducks around the corner.
Hey! She definitely saw me.
Yeah, and she avoided you.
Damn.
For those of us who were not here the last time to know what happened in the first part of this, what happened in the first part of this?
Sayori and Natsuki are starting to hang out with Sayori reading some of the manga that Natsuki lent her. And then
Gotcha.
Seb and Harry and I don't remember who else got into an hour-long discussion about something completely unrelated to what was actually going on in the story.
And
I
Harry
for the life
had
of
a
me
voice
can't remember
changer.
anything beyond that.
We started having a competition of who can flirt better with who. Don't
Fucking voice.
ask me why this started. Hands down though, DJ shut us all up.
I forget what I did, but I'm proud of myself.
All I'm gonna say
I
is
don't
I
know,
didn't remember
but,
you starting it, Harry.
I do. That was
I
great.
did start it, but I started it because Sam was pushing me onward.
I was. And then he did another voice, and I was like, no, you can't do that.
Fair
Yeah,
enough. Fair enough.
It turns out peer pressure is amazing.
I finally remembered what else was going on in the story. It took me a bit. So Natsuki was kind of getting distant from Sayori because she felt like Sayori was forcing herself to be Natsuki's friend, and that she was being a little bit too much, that she was prying too much into her life and everything.
Got it.
And she confided that into Monica and has not talked about that yet with Sayori.
Gotcha. Okay.
Monica is the first to arrive to the club meeting, then Natsuki. Sayori, having glanced through the window to see Natsuki already inside, is unable to work up the courage to enter.
Natsuki's been so distant with me. I was stupid to think she ever wanted to be friends. She only got excited because she got to share a manga.
It's pronounced mango.
Mango tea. But aside from that, she doesn't even like me or my mango tea.
Did you know that you eat mangoes backwards?
Oh.
Not me. It sounds like a skill issue.
Ognom.
I'm gonna go home and eat my ognom now.
You eat mangoes backwards.
Your words. Oh, damn it. I have to... Apparently my eyesight's getting worse. I need to full screen this bitch.
Oh, that's not good. Definitely,
No, it's not.
see your optometrist then.
Yeah. Sorry,
Today's
but
episode brought to you by Optometry.
No, you are not
Good for the eye.
our sponsor voice. Shush.
Hi, that's actually me.
Yeah, if I remember correctly,
Welcome to
I
the
believe
episode, everyone.
we were paid off by the sun to ruin eyesight, from my memory.
You're not wrong. Today's real sponsor is the sun. Get some vitamin D
I really need to do that
today.
Sorry, but do you plan on going inside?
No,
Why?
I'm sulking.
Oh,
If Yuri's next line is "Move, bitch, get out the way," I'm going to cackle.
Well, I'm sorry for it pretty much is. Metal, I'm
Pretty much
sorry
is,
for
yeah.
bothering you. Excuse me.
He for real said, "Man, that's crazy." Anyway,
No!
Bye.
Don't leave me!
I'll stay here then.
I don't want to go in. I'm afraid of bothering Natsuki. I saw her at lunch today, so I waved and called out to her, but instead of saying hi, she just ran away from me.
Really? Not bad.
Hey!
Sorry, I'm sorry. That was a joke. It sounded like something stupid that I would do from anxiety.
From anxiety?
Well, I just don't like attention being drawn to myself.
Ah. Well, that makes sense based on the person you are. But Natsuki isn't shy like that at all. I thought we were friends. But it feels like every day she's just trying to distance herself more instead of get closer. It makes me feel like she was only spending time with me during the club because I was reading manga. She doesn't actually want to be friends with me.
Well, I feel like I'm missing a lot of context here.
Is there a voice changer involved?
does there need to be?
No, please no, we'll never get through. Was she in the middle of anything when you approached her?
Yeah, she was talking about flirting with her friends with a voice changer.
She was just walking with her friends, and she had a voice changer.
Oh God.
With her friends.
Yuri pauses for a moment and prepares her voice changer.
I'm tempted to find one online and use it.
Don't. We'll never
I'm
get
not-
anything done ever again.
Oh no. How do I put this?
We are the masses.
Oh god.
Hey,
Damn it.
I will
Summoned
fucking
it.
remove you from this call if you keep that up.
Sorry, something got stuck in my throat. I don't know what happened.
Sarah, you're very fond of your friends, right? You always want to be spending time with them.
Of course. I don't think there's anything more important to me. I mean, the best parts of my day are always with my friends. Besides that, I really hate being alone, so...
Do you hate being alone?
Sayori nods.
We're very different people. I cherish my time alone. Wouldn't trade it for anything. So I think... Well, if I was trying to have alone time, and I was being threatened with an interruption, then... I don't know why that made me chuckle. It would not make me very happy.
Oh, yeah, but that doesn't have anything to do with Natsuki. She was already with her friends, not trying to be alone or anything.
No, I think it's similar. Well, we're all friends in the club. But we have our own lives outside the club as well. If you think about it, making new friends isn't some casual occurrence that happens on a daily basis. A friendship is an invitation to intertwine your lives together. But the capacity at which each person is ready to do that might be different. There are friends who just like to have fun together, and others who talk every day and share every detail of their lives with each other. I think when establishing a friendship, it's important to consider the comfort level of the person. I mean, we don't really know much about Natsuki's life outside the club. It could be that she simply needs to make friends at her own pace, rather than just jump headfirst into a new commitment.
But... that means I was really bothering her? I just really wanted to be good friends with her, so I treated her like one. Was I actually hurting her?
I don't know. I'm sorry. My insight was was really only based on what I understand about my own needs. And Natsuki and I are completely different, so.
I do love how Natsuki and Yuri are very similar, but they just don't realize it.
Yep.
Why was I so selfish? Even if all that is true, then it still means I hurt her. I think I messed up. Yuri, with you, I think I was really careful to understand your needs when I was becoming friends with you. But I wasn't careful at all with Natsuki, because she already seemed really social. I just took control of everything instead of looking for the right balance.
Cat
Now-
on my foot.
Kitty cat.
To the cat.
Now I hurt her and she doesn't want to talk to me. How could I let myself do this?
Sayori? I think that... Well, there was one time you told me something about the way I saw things in my head being different from reality. It's easy to automatically jump to the worst case scenario, but I think it's more likely that Natsuki doesn't harbor any ill feelings toward you.
It's going to be interesting looking at Yuri through this because she was one of the original inspirations for Mylene in her initial creation. So I'm going to be interested to see like how similar or dissimilar she is from Mylene at concept and then how she is now.
So I think if we were to realistically consider the situation and how it could be caused to someone to feel I'm bad at this. I'm sorry. You're a lot better than me at this thing. You're a lot better than me at things like comforting and reassuring people.
Suddenly, Sayori gives Yuri a gentle hug.
You're the best, Yuri. I'm sorry for burdening you with this. You're trying so hard for me. You're such a sweetheart.
It's not a burden. I enjoy listening to others. My friends deserve happiness.
Sayori beams.
Well, I think I'm gonna give Natsuki some space. She should do what she wants. And if she does still want to be friends, then I'll learn her needs and I'll match her boundaries. Yeah, I'm sure that's what's best. I wish I didn't feel so awful and guilty. It makes me feel desperate, like I need to make it up to her by trying to make her happy. But that's not what she needs. I just have to tell myself that. It hurts, but I guess it means I still need to grow. I really want to grow as a person.
I just realized, are we the player in this scene right now?
No, so the
Nope.
protagonist is not in the side story, so we're just the
Okay.
narrator, essentially. Kind
Okay.
like
Yeah,
observing.
I mean, I'm not here. I haven't met these girls yet.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I've had DJ voice the protagonist. I'm narrator, though.
TJ just gets to sit there and look pretty.
Mm-hmm.
I am. What do you think, Anna?
If it's to be better for my friends, I want that.
That's very mature of you, Sayori.
I'm mature.
Sayori hops up and down on her toes.
So, does that mean you'll be going home after all?
Sayori shakes her head.
I need to be here to show her that I respect her space.
I'm sitting in this room across the room from you, respectfully.
You know, seventh thing is like, I'm respecting your space
I'm
by
just
knocking, but
standing
asserting
here,
my authority by
respectfully.
opening up anyway.
I'll just spend the club by myself today.
Yuri nods in understanding.
We
You can
never
go in
heard from
first.
her again.
Okay. You're blocking the door.
Oh,
Sayori steps aside.
by the way,
Before Yuri enters the clubroom, Sayori interjects.
you said that you and Natsuki are completely different, but I don't really think that's true. I think you're actually really similar in a lot of ways.
Yuri smiles and shakes her head.
Sayori, that's absurd. You're very silly sometimes.
How dare you insult my family this way?
Yuri turns and enters the clubroom. After a moment, Sayori follows. The clubroom is quiet. When Sayori walks in, Natsuki glances in her direction. Sayori smiles and gives Natsuki a quick wave before sitting down across the room. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. Sayori decides it's best to continue the manga she was reading, so she pulls it out. However, it looks like Natsuki isn't reading today. She has a sheet of paper in front of her and is tapping a pen against her desk, staring at it.
Oh, are we writing today?
Monica speaks in a quiet voice, unwilling to disturb the peace of the clubroom. She kneels down at Natsuki's desk.
Hey!
Natsuki pulls the sheet closer to her and covers it with her arms.
Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to peek.
Whatever.
I just wanted to see how everything was going.
It's fine.
Natsuki replies dismissively. She glances over at Sayori, who is focused on her manga. Monica follows Natsuki's gaze.
I think she's mad at me.
How come?
I'm busy right now. Ask me later.
Oh, well, she's not the only one mad at you now. Monica falls silent. Natsuki looks back down at her paper. She inches her hand away from the top margin, allowing Monica to see. It says, "To Sayori." Understanding, Monica smiles. She places a hand on Natsuki's shoulder and whispers softly while whipping her hair in Natsuki's face. God damn, that whip hurt her hard.
She whispers, "She'll never forgive you."
I'm proud of you.
Natsuki looks away, but makes no motion to remove Monica's hand. Monica gives Natsuki's shoulder a quick squeeze before standing back up and pulling away. The end of the club meeting passes. Yuri has already departed. So has Monica, after checking on Sayori and Natsuki to ensure they don't stay too long. Sayori was determined to finish her manga volume before heading out, since the end was approaching. However, with Natsuki also staying for an unknown reason, a silent tension hangs in the air. After finishing the volume, Sayori brings it to the closet to put it away. She slides it back onto the shelf while Natsuki watches. Then Natsuki gets up and pulls it back out in order to return it to its proper location. Focus it.
Sorry. I didn't know where it's supposed to go.
It's fine.
The two fall silent again, avoiding eye contact. They both look like they're about to say something, but neither can break the silence.
Then they both pull out switchblades.
A moment passes as they keep kind of circling each other in the knife fight.
Right, yeah.
Well, I'll be on my way. See you tomorrow.
Sayori turns away to hide her pained expression, then walks away from the closet. If there was any proof Natsuki no longer wanted to be friends, this was it. Defeated, Sayori carries herself out of the clubroom.
Aw.
Once in the hallway, Sayori takes a deep breath and hits her palms against her cheeks to clear her head a little. Oh, hey Xavian.
Hi,
Sorry, I didn't mean to
baby.
interrupt. I was just
you're
coming
fine.
in. Other call's chaotic.
It's all good.
Um,
Suddenly, Natsuki's staring voice calls from behind.
Natsuki?
Startled, Sayori turns back around to face Natsuki. Natsuki fidgets and anxiously continues with a shaking voice.
I have a lot of things to say.
Me too. But, you go first.
Natsuki bites her lip and can't stay still.
Well, first of all,
She cuts herself short, struggling to continue. Trying to force the words out, she stamps her foot up and hops up and down a little.
I'm sorry for the thing I did at lunch, and I'm sorry for just being kind of mean lately. It's really hard for me to, I mean, I'm not good with things that make me uncomfortable. Especially when it comes to, like, feelings and stuff. So...
Face burning, Natsuki clams up again. Instead of continuing, she simply holds up a sheet of paper for Sayori to take.
The best place in the world. I love my bedroom. It's full of bright colors and soft things. The sunlight shines in and makes everything sparkle. It's the best place in the world. It has all my treasures. All my books, my collections, my memories. All of my dreams were born in this room. It's the best place in the world. It has all my secrets, all my failures, my fears, my feelings. Sometimes it feels so fragile that the door will break at the slightest touch. But it's still the best place in the world. But when someone knocks, I get scared. I brace my arms against the loose hinges. Please don't break. Don't come in. I'm not ready. It's my best place in the world. The knocking won't stop. I block the door with furniture. An eye peeks through the keyhole and I panic. I'm trapped in the best place in the world. I'm not ready to share my favorite place. I need to clean my secrets and make my bed to hide my nightmares. I need to touch them to put them away, to see them again. I have so much to do and I'm scared. I'm not ready. But it's still my favorite place. I still want to share it. However long it takes, if you wait patiently, I'll eventually open the door and I'll show you the best place in the world.
That's a very wonderful poem. I like that one.
I do too.
It's a poem. But I thought...
Well, I sucked it up so that I could work things out with you. So just be happy about it. Please.
Sayori smiles deeply, from the bottom of her heart.
I'm happier than I could express. I feel so awful, but I'm so happy that you would do this for me. I actually realized before the club meeting today that I made a mistake. I got so caught up in the chance to get closer to you that I forgot to think about what you wanted. And that we probably have different ways we like to make friends.
About, the friendship stuff? I mean...
It's okay. I understand. So, you don't have to force yourself to talk about it. Your poem did a good job. So don't force yourself if you're not ready yet, okay?
Natsuki nods.
You don't have to feel like you did anything wrong. It was my fault, and I'm sorry. I wasn't mad at you today or anything like that. I actually felt really guilty, and I wanted to give you space. I was thinking it's silly that I just approach you all the time, and that I should just let you approach me when you want to. Just whatever makes you comfortable. I'll respect that from now on. Friendship should always start with those things. With the right balance.
Natsuki nods again.
One thing about that. Well, I don't want to have to approach you all the time either. I just want it to be balanced, like you said.
Sayori nods.
I understand. We'll make sure of that together, then.
Aw.
Well, anyway.
Now that the two of them have found common ground, Natsuki finds it easier to speak more freely again.
I'm not gonna be like sharing my poems all the time now or anything like that. But I guess it wouldn't hurt to do once in a while. Only the best ones. So you better like them, because otherwise I might change my mind.
I like anything you do, Natsuki.
I was just saying.
More importantly, I have to tell you about my new boyfriend.
What the fuck?
Where did this come from? Plot twist!
Huh? Oh, from the manga. Wait, I need to guess who it is.
You definitely won't be able to guess.
The two walk down the hallway together.
Because she'd get a boyfriend.
Oh my god, we have so much to talk about.
I have just this feeling like if I'm like, oh, I found a new guy I like in the anime, they're like, is he an asshole? Yes.
Sam, you know why?
I know. I know you worry about me.
Yeah, no, I want to make sure that when you're in a real life relationship, you don't emulate anything.
And a real life relationship.
I know. I'm not going to talk about your partner right now. You have privacy.
But yeah, no, it's separate. It's very separate.
Yeah, no, I want to make sure that they all treat you right. You deserve to be treated right, Sam.
Yay.
Darn. I should have told you to save the last 2 chapters so I could see your reaction to the big reveal.
Aw, you wanted to enjoy it with me. That's so cute.
Oh no.
Oh, shush.
Cute.
Yippee!
Cute. They're like friends now.
Oh, okay, here we go. So, finishing side story balance 2. So that's a cute picture. And then this one. This we also got for finishing balance 2.
Not her taking a selfie.
But I mean, look at that. That is actually a pretty adorable one there.
That is an adorable one, yeah. And yet she's like, well, I'm not cute. Stop calling me cute, girl.
I mean, that's
the
funny
fuck
about
you.
it, right?
I will
And
say,
that's her poem.
I kind of did love this poem the most. So
That was a very
It
good
was
poem.
perfect.
That one was really good.
I enjoyed that one a lot.
And I like the moment we have with leader girl who's like, "What you doing? Oh, here, I'm here for you." You know.
Okay, so
Acquire all of Natsuki's other poems.
So this is a Natsuki poem then. All right. Let's see here.
I named my pen the Expression Express. My feelings aboard with a ticket to you. No room for stammers, no lies, no extra stops, no compromise. Stations screaming by, attendants saying hi. One ticket to you, please and thank you. Take a headphone and doze. No bumps in the rails, just thumps in my heart. And loops in my letters, and clouds in the sky, and dreams in your eyes. Hey, wake up. The train has arrived. Expression Express, destination you. Choo-choo.
Also,
adorable.
to explain something for people who don't play a lot of stuff in Japanese games and everything like that, obviously trains in English are choo-choo as in CHOO. CHUU is the kiss sound in anime and everything in the manga.
Choo-choo.
What's the one? But that
I mean,
also the sound
obviously
that
this
mice
is a
make.
play on the like sound, but yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. It's also the sound that mice make, but I'm trying to think if they do a 1U.
I think that one might be 1U.
Okay. Because this is not a Japanese game, but
No, clearly they were doing a play on words there.
yeah.
Clearly, because I know that that's
Yeah.
not how you do choo choo in English,
Right.
but or at least not in American English.
Mm-hmm. All right, we're missing one last background. There's a lot of secrets, and then there's plenty of sketches. It looks like this was promo stuff. Probably get the secrets and promo stuff after we get through the culture festival.
Doki
Oh,
Doki.
probably.
All right, time to do some reflection. Yuri,
Whoa.
Monica, you guys ready?
Never.
Well, get ready.
Oh, Monica.
Yep, Monica and Yuri.